Okay. Sir Chillreeve is here. The stream can start now, but the stream started 14 minutes ago and it was just music playing for the past 14 minutes. But yes, the actual stream can start now. Happy Thursday. Oh, sorry. Zoned out a little bit there. And what if we start for reals now? Yeah. So, like I said last time and a couple times before that, I really just want to play Bastion again because it's a great game. No other reason. Resolution, why? Oh gosh. I thought I fixed this. Oh gosh, everything's wrong. Where's... What? What? Why is this over here now? Resolution, please. What? Okay. Okay, I've got chat over here. And I've got the capture over there. And I've got... Okay. Now it's fine. Now everything's fine. Technical issues, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. For less experienced players of all ages. So, we're just starting over. Because this game is best experience from the beginning.
Proper story is supposed to start at the beginning.
Like that.
Ain't so simple with this one. Now here's a kid whose whole world got all twisted, leaving him stranded on a rock in the sky.
Thanks, narrator man.
He gets up, sets off for the Bastion, where everyone agreed to go in case of trouble. Ground forms up under his feet as it pointing the way. He don't stop to wonder why.
Yes, I do. Oh well.
Finds his lifelong friend just lying in the road. Well, it's a touching reunion. He sees what's left of the rippling walls, years of work undone in an instant, in the calamity. That survivor? No, ma'am. It's a gas fella, forced out from underground. Kid pops him good. Fella got a piece of him, though.
I like how I don't have to give a lot of commentary with this game. Just let the narrator do most of it.
Kid just rages for a while. An old repeater falls out of the sky. Ain't a gift from the gods, but it'll have to do.
Just raging.
And then he falls to his death. I'm just fooling. Kid's worked up quite a thirst by now, so that fountain looks real inviting. Sometimes you just need a drink. A school of squirts tunnels up around them. Must have fled here from the mines.
Oh man, they got the narrator to say just so much random stuff, I'm sure.
Kid finds a memento from a girl he knew. Always used to fancy her. He sets foot inside one of Celandia's famous watering holes. Inside's old Rondi, the bartender. The calamity got him before his drinking did.
Poor guy.
Rondi always wanted his ashes scattered here. Then Kid finds his trusty shield.
If the Darkest Dungeon narrator or this guy is better.
Just as he's getting a handle on it, the security takes him for a petty thief.
That is
Special
a
gas, fellas.
good comparison.
Windbags start turning up for last call.
Oh man, I mean, yeah, Wayne June recorded some really silly stuff for people for the Darkest Dungeon. But let me see if I can find it real
Most
quick.
words start coming out of the woodwork.
Or after this, there was one really funny thing that I found with this guy.
Big old fella pops out in front of the kid.
I'll have to look for it here real quick.
Kid sees the way to the bastion out the window. It's a bit of a drop.
Hold up. I need to find this now. Sorry for the sidetrack, but this is
This microphone smells funny. I just realized I haven't eaten in weeks. Oh, I dropped the page. We didn't get this far yet. Blah, blah, blah. Gotta say something. Damnation, what am I supposed to say? I get the feeling I'm supposed to say something here. You find an old boot? Plant it. You find a rusty old pocket watch? Plant it. Find a copy of Terminator 2 on Laserdisc? Plant it. You find a pair of socks? Plant it. You find a Milli Vanilli cassette tape? Plant it. You find a mint on card original trilogy Jawa action figure? Plant it. You find an unopened Marvel Legends Spider-Man? Plant it.
there we go. That's all. That's a Milli Vanilli cassette tape.
He gets a good look at things on his way down. He lands on top of a breaker's bow, and it ain't broke. Kid spies a good perch for some target practice. He knows he should draw the string all the way back.
Plant it.
The kid pockets a memento from a breaker, once the fastest man in the land.
Yeah, not like as meme-ish as some of Wayne June's lines, but I think that recording is pretty funny.
Emergency defenses still work. Bad news is they're aiming for the kid. Picks up a few pointers from a dusty old tome. He's a mighty fast learner. He finds the distillery right next to the arsenal. Tough part of town. One sip of the spirits in that distillery, and the kid'll feel like a new man.
Squirt cider, 10 max health. Dead rum, 10% crit chance when at full health. All the Darkest Dungeon sound files. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, let's get the fetch and fizz. Magnets are always nice.
The arsenal's where the kid can pick the best tools for the job.
Also changes pants, apparently. Yeah, the sail hammer and the breaker's bow. That's fine. I need to learn my buttons. Hey, at least I killed a bunch of them.
Some of them squirts birthing like crazy in a couple of corn bins.
Man, how'd you like those things coming out of your popcorn dispensers? Anything over here? Oh.
That one was Maud, the tutor. Once taught the kid good manners. He never used them, though.
Well, sorry. How's that for manners?
Very hard, since the kid on his
Oh.
way. The Bastion's real close now.
You know, I was never too enthralled by the combat in this game. But it's everything else that really makes this game great for me.
Kid takes a chunk of alloy. Smell of barley and spoiled blueberries fills the air.
Oh.
Scumbags. Kid maybe shouldn't have done what he just did.
What was this secret power I got?
Robs a scumbag of his last
Ah.
name.
Eh.
Kid puts him out of his misery.
Oh yeah, the new Bastion short. Oh, dang popcorn poppers. I do need to watch that Overwatch short. About PTSD robot. Eh.
He finds the core to the Wharf District. He steals the city's heart. Might as well. Kid
All right.
doesn't feel like he better get a move on.
It's the escape sequence.
Things just start to fall. See, that core Kid took was the only thing making this particular rock stay afloat. Kid just keeps running.
Man,
Assaulting like crazy. At last, the skyway's in sight. Whisks him where he needs to go.
alright, Twitch is like, what, 10-second
Now the
delay
kid
on
sees something
sending
strange
messages or
still.
something?
His mind races.
Eh. You can't stop me. Oh.
Did anybody else survive? Sure enough, he finds another. He finds me. We talk for a spell.
Oh. Not even 10 seconds, like 5 maybe.
There's a bit of the Bastion's power in that crest. Enough to point the way to the cores.
Oh, wrong button. How'd you like that? You're just talking to this kid and he just rolls off the cliff in front of you.
All I tell him is to set that core is on the monument there. Then watch. I try to let the kid down gently. This is the Bastion, alright. Except no one else showed up.
Garbage fire. New magic card. Garbage fire. It's just what it sounds like.
Just like that, the Bastion comes alive. Starts growing again. Growing stronger. Kid's gotta put its power to good use. Now the Bastion can send him even farther into the wild unknown.
Do I have to get the arsenal first?
Kid ponders what to build.
Oh, I can get the distillery earlier. Yeah, sure, we'll get the arsenal first.
The Bastion's a place of peace, but we can hold our own if we have to.
Automatically counterblock attacks. Neat.
Ain't much Kid can't
Ah.
handle with hammer and bow in hand. Kid don't know what's out there waiting for him.
Yeah, three mana for 5 damage to a creature is Not bad.
The Skyway. Now the kid can ride the wind to distant lands. Now he lands at the intersection between bad and wrong.
That sounds fun. I also like how there's
Ought to be a core down one of these twisted streets.
just all the narration. There's a different line that for each combination of weapons that you can go with. And it's wonderful.
No white gas fellas all dress alike. Kids wondering the same thing.
Right, all your garbage fires have the same power. Oh.
It's locked down tight in an alloy cage.
I
He's keeping his fellas in check, almost like he's showboating for the crowd.
I don't really want to get this yet. I want to explore a bit more.
And now there's a new marshal in town.
Oh right, now they love me. Let's go explore.
He heads for the east side, where windbags used to keep the local forge. Somehow that old forge is still standing. Inside the forge, Key can fine-tune those instruments of his.
Something stringy.
With
Draw
a good length of
string.
meat gut, that bow's like new again.
Ooh. 50% damage on every hit, or I don't know how much crit does, but 10%.
Kids' lifelong friends looking fit to keep on fighting.
Skyline Despot seems like a magnet for removal. Or like a target to be stolen.
The likes of Percy the Snitch.
Die, Percy.
Never much cared for that big wide grin of his.
Well, I mean, he was already dead, but, you know, it's just desecrating his corpse, I guess.
He heads for the biggest dump in town. Scumbag Alley. And there he is. The oldest scumbag of them all. Gershel.
That doesn't sound fun. Oh, hey, Gershel.
The calamity ain't done much for Gershel's sunny disposition. They always said old Gershel wouldn't go without a fight.
What was Maro's spoiler card? Is it new?
He heads for the Squirt Steps. Won't be no field trip this time.
I mean, I know Berserk got spoiled, which everyone was happy about.
Bag can digest just about anything. Except for this. It's quick for slicing and light enough to throw.
Subterranean Tremors. I don't think I saw that one. My favorite weapon. Ah. X and red sorcery.
They say even the most rambunctious squirts can be tamed. Squirts don't make the best of friends, but they can be useful in a pinch.
Oh, it's Earthquake? Alright.
Them squirts just don't know when to quit.
Something sharp. Oh. That's odd. And oddly specific. Alright, now I can get this guy.
He hears the whole place groan, but it's too tough to fall. Kid's ready to go, and his ticket out's right where he started.
That's so you can explore after. I get it now. Understanding is to be had.
He comes back, just like I knew he would.
Biff.
The core hums in his pack. The monument's calling for it. The windbags used to be alright. Then the calamity took the floor out from under him.
So what is this? Ragged hood, a memento, a soiled garment like the gas fellows wear. Gas fellows used to tend the mines, but now storming the remains of Solandi in alarming numbers. But for what? Fashion accessory covered in soot. Holds great value, also of the sentimental variety. Also holds hair firmly in check. Best hang on to it just in case.
Kid does it again. Only fair he decides what we build next.
Sure, we'll get some new spirits. Let's stick with the hammer. Dancing shot. Actually, I do really like the machete. But
Makes time to sample spirits from my personal supply.
and yeah, I mean, it's conspiracy, so you might actually get to 9 mana. So the 9 mana for 9 damage to all non-flyers, destroy all artifacts, and get an 8/8. It says speed while defending. Spicy nutty flavors and dry aftertaste. Very heavy. Activate. Ooh, okay. Hearty punch. Dead rum. Squirt cider. Sure. Well,
Where whiskey has no scent, but tastes like a pepper boot heel, it's not for everyone. Picked up traces of other cores.
All right.
Was out.
Sundown and the melting pot. Let's go to Sundown.
Couples used to walk the sundown path. Kid ain't here for pleasure though.
Take that, hookah.
But then, somebody gets to the core before the kid.
Oh,
The
right.
floor starts giving way under the lightest step. A single panic squirt could bring the whole place down. Fragments of the old world rain from the sky.
Forgot that Sundown was awful.
Stray valuables are lying everywhere. Kid thinks twice about risking his hide for me.
No, I don't. I'm going for all those valuables.
It's all fired up.
Ah, dang it. Oh. Oh. Wait, what? Oh. I'm supposed to kill things to proceed.
The path was intended for leisurely strolling and such. Not so much for noise and tomfoolery.
Yeah, it's me. Tomfoolery. Okay.
Sky bridges link the path together. One of them bridges whips the kid along.
Ooh. Telescope.
Finds a spyglass, like the ones they'd used to search the stars. The calamity changed everything, even where the wind blows.
Yeah, stupid scumbag.
Well, if we mastered the winds in the old days, we can do it again.
Beep.
Scumbag ate it by mistake.
Oh.
But the question is, Who else could have taken the core? Well, ain't no survivor stole the thing. Tough break. Unlike the kid, that core ain't coming back.
Well, rip that core. I mean, that's what you get when you make, like, these automated...
You know they used to ship live munitions down the path.
Oh. Oh. Well, that didn't work out how I wanted it at all.
These wires to toss those things pretty far away. Even gas fellas need some shut-eye from time to time. They get real cranky when you wake them up.
This isn't great. Oh.
In all this toil, Kid keeps coming back to an overwhelming question. Who else could have survived the calamity? So he didn't find the core that time, but that ain't about to stop us.
I mean, so... For whatever reason, this society decided to, create their own little monsters to help them in, like, the mines and do whatever else. I still have no idea what those scumbags are supposed to be for. I guess they might be, like, just garbage disposal units or something. Who even knows? Portable telescopic lens used for stargazing. The sundown path once held breathtaking view of the stars, the mountains, and the sea. Now only the stars remain.
We could always see the stars. We just never could reach them, no matter how high we built.
Thank you, narratorman. Whee! Okay. To the melting pot.
In better days, the melting pot was sealed tighter than the skin on a squirt.
Yeah.
Of all the plans to survive the calamity, it had to be stab weeds. Blasted things hurt like a broken heart.
That's poignant. Hello, Namboto. How are you doing today?
If there's a core, he figures it ought to be deeper down.
Maybe I should have got my machete.
Stuck inside one of those fancy cages. Some of the stuff lying around is downright dangerous.
I don't think a hammer is very good at taking out weeds, especially thorns. Alright, press the button.
He throws a switch. Now what could possibly go wrong?
Well, now that you mention it.
Quite a bit, as it turns out. The cage starts lifting from the core ever so slow. All Kid can do is wait. Shipments start falling in. Not every squirt's born bad. Some spring to the kid's defense. Judging by the movement of the cage, it's gonna take a little while.
Oh. Oh yeah, Zendikar in the flashback draft.
Scumbags don't take kindly to interlopers.
Well, here's wishing you the best of luck in those.
Heard it pop that mean old foreman.
In circles.
At this rate, maybe 5 more minutes, maybe 30. Hard to tell.
I know how to use secret skills.
Territorial around the core. Then a ship and a free sample shows up.
Why would weeds fall from the sky?
It ain't all bad. As a kid finds some spices from the motherland. Tax-free. One thing's for sure. That cage is awful heavy.
Yeesh. Wait a second. I have played Bastion before. I am playing it again because I really, really liked it. And I also wanted to record it this time through. Because I didn't record it the last time. Are you... come on, core, get up.
A few moments left, and the core goes free. 10, 9.
I'm here. I'm inside of it.
You give or take a few seconds. Finally, the core's within reach.
Alright.
Done.
I've got my whiskey. I have a 100% crit chance.
Hold out just a little longer.
I have a 100% crit chance when I'm below 33% health.
Just gotta get to the nearest bar.
I don't think it's a very good spirit. But I wanted to at least try it. Turns out, it's bad. Ah. Alright, well, I'll be switching that out.
I still remember the look on his face after that one.
I'm just gonna lay here for a bit. Okay. Ancient spices found tucked away in the melting pot. Where did they come from and when?
Folks voyaged across the boundless sea to found Ceylondia. It was good living here for a while.
Alright, got to place the core.
The old world's finished, but the new world's just getting started.
Where whiskey, you can go away.
Squirt cider will toughen you right up. Too bad about the musty aftertaste.
Forge.
A lot of things need fixing up in this world.
Oh.
Let's start right here.
Nasty is for the repeater, and sharp is for the machete.
The little Zolwood oil and that blade shines like a light. Turns out those old bones still have some spark in them.
Let me... Actually, shield.
The repeater and machete, favorite choices of the Ura hunters we once fought, ain't always much to say.
Hanging Gardens. Visit the forge to switch weapon upgrades.
The dead welcome him with open arms.
Alright. That's how we're starting off
The
then.
calamity took everybody after all. Kids sees their plain, frozen faces all around. These folks never saw the calamity coming, but someone did. Someone close. It was someone like him.
Hey, that guy's not black and white. That guy's made of flesh still.
Kid sees him there again. In the flesh. It's a snag or two trying to get to him. He ain't about to stop, no matter what. He's got so many questions after all. They never saw what it was like beyond the walls.
Oh. Sorry, just that. Plenty of questions and no time for answers. That's...
The Jawsons. They didn't make it.
Is that a thing I can get? Oh. Oh, I have to go around. Fine.
Grady Sr., Grady Jr., they didn't make it. But him, he survived. Kid finds proof enough that man ain't from around here.
You know, he looks like he's having a good time.
Without that man, we wouldn't be here right now, would we?
What are you talking about, narratorman? Oh, dang it.
The Corps survived as well.
Right. You have to desecrate a few corpses to get to the core.
Kid does what he has to do. And then, what do you say to a man who's seen too much? Kid hasn't a clue, but he says this. We have to go. Please.
Survivor agrees to return.
He's a proper gentleman, that man. His name is Zolf. No hiding he's an Ura. Folks like him ain't never been a common sight in Caelondia.
Yeah,
He's relieved to see a living face or two. The kid and I introduce ourselves in kind. Both to him and to each other. For the first time.
Now, is it the lack of bandana, the striped clothing, or the black hair and pale, pale skin?
For Zolf, Caelondia was like a second home. He's real worried about his first home, too. Far to the east.
You didn't have to see a girl who wore this in your hair, did you?
Ones in the calamity, he says. I don't know how I'm gonna go on without mine.
Maybe you could help take your mind off things. You could help us find new skyway paths.
Help me plot the skyways for the kid. At least the calamity hasn't touched the stars, he says.
Have you been in Caelondia long? Did you travel all the way from the east?
He was born in the Tazal terminals. The Ura sent him on a mission of peace to our city, and he's lived here ever since.
Were there many Ura living in the city before the calamity? Can they be trusted?
Decades ago, but that was then. Things are different between us now.
Different. Yeah, I don't like the repeater.
A bow and a machete, every bit as effective as the fancier stuff. The Corps, they remember. That's why this place is coming together. That's why things are gonna be alright. Well, look what we have here. The lost and found. Here, kid takes fragments of the old world and makes them whole again.
Stab synth, right. %, damage to counter, 2 more health tonics. Secret skills do more damage.
All it takes is some fragments, and the Bastion makes it good as new.
Let's buy something sharp. Let's buy the Graver Slash. Buy something stringy. I might want to invest in the Lunkhead Liquor, but maybe later. Squirt to the whale ale.
Fetching fizz is like a mouthful of nails, but the benefits are worth it.
Wait, give me the thing about whale ale, man. Oh, I messed it up. Oh, need more money. Yep, need more money.
We
Away.
tracked down a couple more cores near the edge of the city.
Cinderbrick Fort. Pith Orchard. The god of commotion and order. Strange
No
things.
use praying to the gods these days. No time for it either. Folks used to make pilgrimage here to pay their respects to Pith, the bull. Well, the gods are long gone now. And the orchard core is long gone too. Pith stood for something once. Something real. In time, though, the bull stopped being a symbol and started being decoration. Pith makes a decent scarecrow, at least.
Oh,
Then Pith lights up like a rodeo.
good thing I have a shield.
Ain't easy punching through his hide. Must have been guarding that shrine. So what'll it be? Invoke the gods, or tell them off?
Hansa, Akobi, Lemaine, Pith, Chevel, Garmuth, Ulk, Micah, Rothus, Udrig.
Pith.
So, you can invoke the gods and make them angry at you so that
Kid decides to press his luck.
enemies are harder.
Well, if the gods are alive, they must be plenty sore.
In exchange for reward.
Kid ain't never seen windbags that quick. Maybe old Pith put a scare in him.
Dang squirts. Come on.
Kid passes Pith's trial, and he's richer for it. The gods don't care about trinkets, but the kid ain't no god.
A plush pith. Machine stitched likeness of the god of commotion and order. The people of Celandia grew more self-reliant, they grew less fearful of their gods and turned them into commodities. I really dislike those
Kid ain't found the
flamethrowers.
core, but at least he found Zolf's precious shrine, Pith Orchard.
Oh.
The place is a dead end in more ways than one.
Alright, well, away we go.
Now we can build a shrine of our own, though I got some alternatives in mind.
Would you like to hang on to this? The Ura people worship the same gods as us, after all.
Zolf doesn't touch the thing. Says the god of commotion is no children's toy.
Good man. The gods didn't bother to stop the calamity, did they?
Feared the gods. We turned them into toys, put their faces on our walls.
World building. Forge.
War machetes are so quick, you gotta keep a good grip on them.
Cinderbrick Fort.
There's only one way into Cinderbrick Fort. The hard way.
I just love how that's the only way you can go anywhere. It's just by plummeting there from the sky.
Sure, the city marshals may be gone, but now the fort's crawling with windbags. Wham! Kid's ready for the windbags this time. The calamity was mercy on normal folks.
I forget if this is where I get the rifle.
The windbags ain't so lucky.
Oh. Oh.
The windbags put the kid on notice.
Huh.
They've been left to freeze or starve or face the kid.
Gotta get better at counterattacks.
Well, windbags, young and old, keep fighting for the fort.
Ow.
At least the marshals left the kid a parting gift.
Yeah, here we go.
Something the windbags just can't handle.
The musket.
Something that'll punch clean through their greasy hides.
Oh, of course it replaces my machete.
Windbags ain't much different from normal folks. All they want's a warm place to stay and a decent meal. The calamity drove the windbags topside. A lot of them wound up here in this very fort.
There's usually a forge after I get a weapon. I guess not.
Could have been minding the business underground like in the old days.
Ah, here we go.
Windbags can't use the marshal supplies, but the kid sure can.
Kraber slash musket.
As for the windbags, Cinderbrick gave them enough heat and metal to munch on for a while. Well, the fort ain't theirs by right. Can't blame them for wanting it, though.
I wonder how much stuff I miss in these like escape segments. No, more thornweed.
Security's plain gone haywire. Windbags gummed up the works.
This isn't good. Alright, well. Just, you know, throw my machete at them. That always works. Like how you beat a pyro in TF2.
Kid ain't afraid of getting burned.
I'm a little afraid.
They trapped the kid in the middle of the fort's parade grounds.
Oh, not you.
Then they bring out Clueless and Glandon and all their scumbag rules. Kid takes down Clueless. Oh, maybe it was Glandon.
I hate scumbags.
The other big fella soon joins his brother, wherever they are now. The windbags finally get the message.
Loot.
Kid used to dream of getting the marshal's badge, but not like this.
Alright.
The Skyway's a welcome sight after all that. And now ain't nothing left for nobody down at Cinderbrick Fort. Kid shows up just as Ulf's telling me about his own journey to the city.
Ah, yes.
Seems the only thing the Calamity saved for Zulf was the smoking pipe.
The pipe. Did the marshals ever give you a hard time being an Ura and all?
The marshals seem like good men, he says. They treated him with dignity.
The badge has the bullhorns on the side. Where'd you get this? In the city, they used to say this stuff's very strong.
Brought his antique smoking pipe all the way from the terminals.
That thing is larger than you, man. The marshals brought the city back to working order after the war, didn't they?
Even since the Ura surrendered to us, the marshals kept a wary eye on him. Zulf's travels ain't much compared to what the kids had to go through for all this.
Shrine or the memorial? Let's build the memorial.
The memorial. Here a kid can pay respect to the old world and earn it in kind. The valediction. Just another one of my sketches. Nothing more.
So these are basically just achievements. Rux is a good drawer. Good artist, if nothing else.
Words can't express what happened, but they're all I got.
Final warning with the scrap musket. Couple something coarse. Let's...
Finders keepers.
head over to the distillery. And... did we get anything new? No, it doesn't look like it. Lunkhead liquor.
A sip of lunkhead liqueur will toughen you up. Too bad it's like drinking a saddlebag.
Liqueur. Right, musket. Yeah. Loadouts. Everyone's favorite. Damage or DOT?
Kid packs a special surprise in every one of those arrows.
Langston River.
The Langston River flowed free and wild till the calamity drank it all up. Maybe all that water just grew wings and flew off. Riverbanks swarming with windbags. They're so bent on finding the core, they hardly notice the kid. Lucky for him, a certain famous ferry barge is still afloat.
Oh, over here.
Weepin' Nellie. She sends some squirts crying home as she leaves port. Maybe Nellie knows the way to the core. Maybe she can slip right past all the clamor on the coast. Or maybe not. A security skiff pulls up portside. Nellie's just another windbag to those guns. Just then, the windbags notice who she's sailing with. They try to cut her off. They try to slow her down. They try to knock her out. Well, Weepin' Nellie tries harder. Try as she might, though, she hits a snag. Kid's gotta help her get untangled. Favors for favors.
Don't worry, Nellie, I'll do something. Fall off a cliff.
At least she picked a good spot for a break. 'Cause the core's right there. Then the kid hears an unusual sound, like 100 flapping wings. They had their own eyes on the core. Why? He finds Weepin' Nellie raring to go. Turns out she's got a special surprise for when the water's getting rough.
Flamethrowers.
Kid almost
Oh.
falls again.
Almost. Well, maybe the repeater would have been good
She's
here.
gonna need a little help with all them pickers. Crafty things think they're king of the roost now. The rest of us only wish we could fly in times like these. Security skiffs keep on coming, starboard side. Don't seem to care what they shoot, as long as they hit something.
No. Really? That ledge is smaller than I would have thought. Oh, well, fine.
Windbags getting even better. They aim to smash Weepin' Nellie to splinters.
What do you mean I can't board their ship?
They don't know the kid's just trying to help. Or maybe they don't care. Well, it all proves too much for poor Nellie.
Well. Hold on.
She's just gotta make one last stop. With her last breath, Nellie gets the kid to solid ground. Solid ground in Pecker country. They want that core real bad. Might be they want it just as bad as a kid. Kid shoes him off. Don't let me back.
Oh, now there's fire from the sky.
Now, listen close. You should remember them.
What the...
Why go to Prosper Bluff? Used to take an enterprising man or a plain old fool to venture out that far.
I didn't mean to skip his dialogue. I'm sorry.
The city was the most beautiful place in the world. We all knew that. But on the other hand, some folks just yearn to see the things they're told they can't. And that's why you go to Prosper Bluff, ain't you? There the kid hears something he ain't heard in a long while. How's it go again? Yeah, that's the one.
Right. Gotta explore.
Well, no point explaining what happens next, right? Suffice it to say, kid ain't coming home empty-handed. And besides, it's like the song goes. They'll be here before too long.
The singer agrees to return to the Bastion.
We darn near celebrated when the kid got back, didn't we? Zolf never thought he'd see a fellow or again. We become become fast friends. Calamity has that effect on people. But there was more to be done. There was one last core to find.
One more.
Kid's surprised when I tell him there's only one core left.
Yeah, I am.
Believes it either.
Hey Z, what's up? Eating this stuff was like a rite of passage in the city. Did the Ur like it?
Most of the Ura never got a taste of Ceylondia's fine goods. Unless they were born and raised in the city like Zia here.
Not much to see out there beyond the Bastion, but maybe you'll find something.
Sure, the world's all gone to pieces farther than the eye can see. But leave it to this gal to point out the amazing view.
Did the marshals ever give you any trouble? You seem worried whenever you see this badge.
Girl tried to run away from home one time. But the marshals stopped that, didn't they?
Did they? I don't know. Traditional Ur script is outlawed in your city. Is this your handwriting?
So many secrets in there and she can't even read it. Her father's own journal.
Can you read any of this? Do these charts and formulas mean anything to you?
If only I'd known half the secrets of the Calamity were tucked away in that book. I'd have worked to translate it right away.
Oh. Hey Zolf, what about you? What do you make of these diagrams? Is this written in your native language?
A scientific journal written in Zolf's native tongue. He learned so much from it. Too much.
Oh no. Alright. Anything that was lost and found? Bastion Bourbon.
The Gravers, the arm of justice. They seemed unstoppable.
The Shrine.
Behold, the Pantheon. A Kobe.
I don't know what that's gonna do, but
We tracked the
let's
final
test it.
core beyond the city to the wilds.
An expeditionary team aimed to tame these lands, but went missing.
That's the edge of the wilds, where Jawson and his boys disappeared.
Oh wait, I can get a little thing about each of these?
Prosper Bluff, fine view up there. The city to the west, and to the east, the wild unknown.
Oh man, so much to just listen to.
The wild unknown. Place can eat a man alive. Place is so raw, even the Calamity couldn't cook it. Not all of it. Know what's better than having a slinger pistol in a fight? Having two. Savage things lurking at every turn. Good thing pin cushions can't see where they're shooting. Kid's faster than a slinger with those guns.
Yeesh. Oh, I get it.
Becker's got the core, like they're built a bastion of their own. The welcoming committee scrambles to attention. Didn't expect the kids so soon.
Yeah.
They shouldn't have let their guard down. Getting that core was one thing. Getting out's gonna be another. He digs his way out of the clearing, but the wilds won't let him go without a fight.
Oh wait, wrong button.
Wallflowers survived the Calamity. It toughened them up. Same goes for the kid.
A Kobe makes them explode after they die. Something greasy. arsenal.
Bring
Yes.
your Johnson's old outpost is all that's left of them.
Graver slash.
Don't ever turn your back on the pincushion. Kids roused up half the wild by now.
Maybe I should stick with the bow. Breaker's bow.
Kid sticks to his old standbys.
You know it.
A handful of windbag shipments made it out this far.
Ooh.
Johnson's boys left all kinds of stuff out here.
Any secrets?
Then kid gets the feeling he's being watched. Not by me, by a lunkhead. And lunkheads ain't fond of two-legged animals. Hit him anywhere but the hindquarters and he only make it mad. The Calamity must have scrambled their eggs. Sees a smooth black stone puffed up by the Calamity. He's seeing plenty more. Wild green vine apples, not the only good thing out here. Hardly any signs of the old Johnson camp. The Wild's already reclaimed this place. He's anxious to get back. After all, he's got the final core. His journey's over, right? Well, no, it ain't. Not by a long shot.
Spoiler alert. Jeez.
Kid knows something's up when we ain't there to give a warm welcome. See, Zolf and I were just wrapping up a heated discussion. Zolf can barely muster the words. The Calamity failed, he says, but I will not. And with that, Zolf leaves us here, alone.
Evidence of Zolf's rage against the Bastion, fractured monument. Something brought out a flash of violence in the man. He attacked Rux and severely damaged the monument and fled in anger. That's not good.
Zolf cursed the city, cursed the Bastion, cursed me, said he was going home.
Going home.
When Zolf got through reading that journal, he just snapped. Started smashing up the monument till I tried to stop him.
Well, let's put this in here.
Up the monument pretty bad. But there's a way to put it back together. The shards. We're gonna need all of them to nurse the Bastion back to health.
Some greasy. Ooh.
Takes a lot of moving pieces to make a dependable sidearm.
See, a single swift, devastating shot aimed straight for the foe's most vulnerable spot. Sure.
It wasn't fixed. It was unbroken.
Idols. Javel and Hansa. Alright. What do I got over here? Some stuff.
Want to stay alive in the wilds? Pack a pair of pistols and a good blade.
All
The
right.
city brought the shards to the wilds. Now the kid's gonna bring them back. The less said about Dawson Bog, the better. That place will eat your mind.
Selling explorers transport the shards deep into the wilds to expand the city's borders.
After Zolf's little episode, kid sets off in search of shards. First stop, Dawson Bog. You'll get lost in that bog, I told the kid, and I won't be able to guide you back.
Good job, Namboto. Zendikar is a crazy format.
Well, I let him go.
Oh wait, I still have a
What else
Kobo
could I
on?
do?
Ah, shoot.
What could any of us do?
19 damage on turn 5. Well, welcome to Dawson Bog.
Zolf put us in a real bind. Hurt the Bastion bad.
This way? Yeah, this way. Not that way. Which way? Oh, this way.
But the shards can make it better. They're like smaller doses of the core's medicine.
Oh, well, here it is.
Shame
Oh.
the only place to fill that prescription is out here in the wilds. This place is intoxicating.
Goblin Shortcut, a Bushwhacker, Red Expedition. Geopede. Expedition for the Fiery
Don't know where
whatever.
he's gone. Might be gone for good for all
Oh, hey, look, we're back at Prosper Bluff.
wherever he is. Somewhere I've never been. Somewhere I never want to go.
Oh. Maybe I should have packed my shotgun. I need faster reload time on these things. Ah, here she is, the siren.
The dead welcome him with open arms.
Out of my way.
Pop something good.
Oh, that is good.
That a survivor? No, ma'am. It's a lonesome ghost of a gas fella. What do you say to a kid who's seen too much?
Surrender.
I'm Zolf of Liura. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Hey, we're at the Bastion.
Now the kid sees something stranger still. Did anybody else survive? Sure enough, he finds peckers, lunkheads, wallflowers, pincushions, vine apples, swamp weeds, ankle gators.
Oh, and an arid mesa. That's, you know, money.
Kid can't fall, no matter how hard he tries.
Or is it? Is the original printing of Arid Mesa worth much?
Now the Bastion can send him even farther, into the wild unknown.
The saloon? Oh,
Kid sets foot inside one of Celandia's famous watering holes. He has the nerve to flash the shield he stole. The security's just gonna have to straighten out.
420 XP. Everything's coming apart. Oh.
There's no way out.
Oh, nice. No.
There's no way out. Don't know where he's gone. Might be gone for good for all I know.
Locking on with the shield is bad. Oh, there. That's how I...
He is. Somewhere I've never been. Somewhere I never want to go.
Alright. Gotta play red light, green light with these things. It's high noon. Oh, dang it. Okay.
The dead welcome him with open arms. Kid pops him good.
Yeesh.
He can't fall, no matter how hard he tries. That a survivor? No, ma'am. It's a lonesome ghost of a gas fella.
Hmm.
What do you say to a kid who's seen too much? I'm so
Yeah, it's just those
pleased to make you a
turrets with the bouncy bullets got me.
Did anybody else survive? Sure enough, he finds peckers, buckheads, wallflowers, pincushions, pineapples, swamp weeds, ankle gators. Kid sets foot inside one of Ceylondia's famous watering holes. The security's just kept asleep.
Oh. Doesn't matter if I use the shield or not.
To flash the shield he stole. He's a petty thief.
Yeah, let me just, hide over here. There we go. Just had to kill that one with the ricocheting bullets. Turns out, when your shield doubles damage... Wait, what? Kid succeeds where the calamity fails. Good.
Would you look at what he did to poor old Rondi, the bartender? Proper story is supposed to start at the beginning. It's so simple with this one. Now here's a kid whose whole world's alright, snoozing there on a rock in the sky. He wakes up. I'm just fooling. He sees what's left of the rippling walls. Years of work undone in an instant. He sees what's left of Piff, the bull. The gods, they're all undone.
Duh.
He sees sees what's left of his lifelong friend. His friend, he's come undone too.
Don't worry, we're just on a drug trip in the sky.
What's left? Undone.
Take the ore. Pack the ore. Take the wood. Start the fire. Lay down. That's fair, Namboto. You got some good cards, so that you can start building some modern burn. So, I mean, if that's what you want to do.
Lost him, but it finally comes to.
I'm alive.
Shard ain't lost either. Not anymore.
Right.
Gotta find a ticket out of this hole.
Still have a Kobo.
Disgusting things. Ever heard of a
Oh.
lung blossom?
Oh.
It's bigger than the stories say. The breath on that thing, like a scumbag sprung a leak.
Oh, and pun cushions. There's a lot happening, and I don't greatly appreciate much of it. Okay. Pick that up.
They say one whiff of lung blossom can make you lose your mind.
I am tapping that button real fast.
Mother only knows what happened in the bog. Kid never much cared to speak of it.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't want to either. Talk about fanning the hammer.
A shard is like a poor man's core, but beggars can't be choosers. Sometimes a single look says it all. He ain't all that shy.
Let's go here. I don't want a Kobe anymore. Don't have anything new there. Don't
Now,
have
whale
anything new
ale
there.
ain't made from real whale, but
Oh.
it'll make you strong like one.
Okay.
That's it. A few more shards like that, and we'll be back in business. A single shard can breathe new life into this place.
Right, it's upgrades to currently existing structures.
The shard's got enough juice to spruce up any of these places.
New vigils, new stuff for the lost and found, new idols. Right, the additional tiers for your weapons. More potent spirits, and a new secret skill. Just one new secret skill. Let's just get the lost and found up.
You need an awful big lost and found under the circumstances.
Gives us access to Graver Gimlet. 5% chance to turn zealous after defeating a foe. You do 200% extra damage for 3 seconds. Good. And Leech Aid. Gain HP from hitting things, but your health tonics don't do as much. Mender Mead. Gain some health by countering. Sure, let's pick that one up. Also, Bull Brandy. Just 15% damage resistance. I will pick that up. Something greasy, something fancy. Pointy? Huh.
Can't
Oh.
be too careful these days.
head over to the forge. Wait, no, the distillery. Dang it. What did I want? I wanted just the bullhead brandy, but... once I'm level 4, which is soon. Although, I think this start of the second half of the game is a good place to stop off for the day. I can pick this up next week, or next Thursday. I think this game autosaves. I'm pretty sure it does. Yeah, just the progress from the beginning of the area will be lost. Anyways, I'm going to be right back. With something else. I don't know. I don't know what, but I'll be back. Sit tight.